Alright, I'm back for another war video. This is war number 2 of season 53. This is against Dark Devils. I'm on path 8 in section 1. So here I'm using an invulnerability boost, not for this fight, for the next fight against Hulk, just to be safe. But I actually was not assigned Jessica this war. I was assigned Photon, but I asked to use Jessica, which I never thought I would do. But this fight is a pretty simple fight. You just want to play Jessica normally with the tactic, but just also pay attention to his buffs so your parries don't fail. So I just want to stay far away from him, or whatever the note is. Either way, just don't stay too close to him and just manage his charges, and it should be pretty smooth. It's not the fastest fight because I'm using Jessica Jones, but it's pretty safe. And it's going to get her ramped up for a later fight. Alright, that was a long fight, but up next we have this Hulk, and I was told by my officer to use an invulnerability boost. I'm using Titania, so I have to play her a little bit different, because normally you just kind of get hit and it doesn't matter, but specifically in this fight I'm gonna not get hit so I can save my invul. But it's kind of a simple Hulk fight. Just you want to, like, don't hit him too much, or like create space so he doesn't build the furies up, so your parry doesn't fail, so you don't get hit. But outside of that, it's just a normal Hulk. Just watch out when he gets close to 15, to make sure you don't get hit by the unstoppable. But here he just doesn't really trigger it, so it's not a problem. And now the fight is essentially over. So yeah, as you can see, there's just really nothing he can do. And even if he threw a special 3, it didn't really matter. And then up next, we're taking path 2 in section 2. I have to buy energy. That's not fun. And up here we have Dragon Man first. And this is why I wanted to bring Jessica instead of Photon, was just because she's tactic and Photon's not tactic, and I'm fighting tactic defenders. So this fight is really nodeless, really. It actually kind of benefits you because you can get the Fury when you knock him down. And Mystic Dispersion is not really a problem here because of the tactic. And as you can see, now that she's ramped up, once he throws a single special, I already have the tactic, and that's how it's going to be for the rest of the fight. So yeah, this fight goes a lot faster than the Rentra. You really don't have to do too much here. All right, then we got this Sinister, and this is my first time ever using iDoom in War, but I would have never thought about trying this before I got assigned this, but I was looking at it and I was like, oh, he should be pretty good for this. But yeah, there's not too much to this fight. I don't really want to bait specials because I don't really want the concussion on me, but at the same time, as you see, he's about to trigger power again, doesn't matter. But I don't really want the concussion on me, but I also don't want him to be throwing a lot of special ones, because then I might get degen on me. But as you can see, one concussion is not a big deal. So now I'm trying to get my tactic back up, and I do that right there in one special 2, and the fight should be over. And as you can see, I don't have a relic on him. I did put a relic on him later, and I'm just gonna wait this out because my heal block's about to fall off and I have the concussion on me anyway. And as you can see, I hit a lag spike right there, which was kind of dumb. So I mean, I still could have not gotten hit, but I don't know why I hit a lag spike. But it doesn't matter. Was that my only iDoom fight? I kind of forgot. And as you see, I'm buying more energy. Oh yeah, that was my last iDoom fight, so I don't really care too much. And then I'm taking this onslaught right here, and it almost went perfectly, but I decided to be a bot. So there's not too much to this node either. You just want to, and I don't use an invul because it's kind of useless, because if you get hit, you're probably going to get hit by a special, and that's more than 3 hits, and you're going to take damage from neural shocks anyway, so there was no point. But like I was saying, this node, there's not really too much to it with Titania, because she's buff immune, so she'll never get nullified. The only thing you got to worry about is the power sting, which doesn't really matter too much anyway, because she's going to be indestructible when she throws a special 3. So it kind of just gives you regen the whole fight. And I know how to dex this special 2 just fine, but I decided that I was not going to risk that in this fight, just because it's war and there was really no need to do that. And you'll see later in the fight that it is going to cost me a little bit, because I was kind of playing too cautious. And he just won't throw a special, but there we go. And then I'm going to throw my special 3. I'm going to bait out his crust. But yeah, then once I throw my special 3, it's going to do a lot of damage. I'm using power by boost for this fight just to try to get it over with faster. But it doesn't make too big of a difference in the end. I could have went for the kill, but it was not worth it. And see, I could have dexed that, but I was trying to play safe, and then I just decided to be a bot, and I forgot about the reverse controls when I tried to dex at the end. So I did get hit, but I didn't die.